Christmas. Some can argue it's one of the most highly celebrated holidays of the year, and the economy is sure benefiting from that. According to researchers with the National Retail Federation, they're predicting holiday sales will grow 4.1% this year to $586 billion. For some, Christmas is just another time to receive gifts. For others, especially Christians, it's a time to celebrate and remember the birth of the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Christmas is so real because it is a true story, and it's based on a historical account. But it's not just, for me, it's not just the greatest story ever told, it's the greatest story being told, because it is still alive and real today.
Pastor Ken Jumper with the Harvest out in Lexington has been pastoring for over 20 years. He says despite the commercialization of Christmas, it's all about the greatest gift that was given to the world, and that's Jesus Christ.
The truth is that, if we believe in God, we have to tie it to Jesus, or Jesus to God, because God loved the world, sent His Son, because He loved us and cared about us, and wanted to redeem us and bring us to Himself, and through the forgiveness of our sin.
According to the Gospel of Luke, the angel Gabriel appeared to a virgin named Mary, telling her that she would conceive a Savior, and He is to be named Jesus. After Jesus is born, He gets a visit from some wise men. The scriptures tell us they followed an eastern star to get to Him. The wise men offer up gifts to Jesus of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Pastor Jumper says this is one example of where the idea of giving gifts on Christmas comes from. The scriptures, however, never indicate the actual date that Jesus was born. So why do we celebrate His birth on December the 25th?
About 246 CE, the Roman Emperor Aurelian created a feast day called Sol Invictus, which stands for the unconquered sun. It was actually a pagan festival to celebrate His birth. And what happens is, over time, that ritual became associated with the Christian family.
Reverend Chris Levy Johnson has a PhD in American history with a concentration in African American religion from the University of South Carolina. He is also the chaplain for USC's men's and women's basketball.
And so when Constantine becomes emperor of Rome in the 4th century into the 5th century, and when he becomes Roman Catholic, he uses that December 25th date to celebrate the birth of Christ.
Pastor Jumper says although Christmas is celebrated once a year, the true meaning of it, which is the birth of Jesus Christ, can never be held to just one day.
In the Bible, here again, there's a promise that says, if you seek me, you'll find me. And if you seek me with all your heart, you'll know me.
In Columbia, Fraendy Clervaud, Watch Fox News.